Do something for you?
Get him!
Now you got problems.
Who needs help? So long as you're carrying it. What's the plan?
Hey,
Sure thing.
hey, Valentine.
Go ahead.
Your thoughts?
You'd be shocked how many folks I've managed to convince I'm just a really sick ghoul.
That's all.
Suit yourself.
Hey,
What's the plan?
I should have done more. I hope those raiders pay for what they've done.
Need something?
hi.
Stay sharp. Don't let your guard down.
Let's trade some things.
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now. I think Preston may want to chat, though.
Hope this rain lets up soon.
You ought to be
I just
careful.
want to trade a few things.
I can fix
I
most
know
things.
I'm not the only person here
People
who's
don't
lost
fix
someone.
so easily.
I miss him so much.
Do I look like I want to chit-chat?
Just looking to trade a little.
I'll stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
You find those raiders?
Their history. Now, what do you say about joining the Minutemen? Helping others when they need it.
You helped us, so it'd be pretty ungrateful of us to turn our backs on other folks. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend. What the hell is that thing doing here?
That what your parents used to say to you?
Hey there.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. Whole place is run by robots. Out here, you gotta take things one day at a
I
time.
took care of those raiders for you.
Really? That's the best news I've heard in a long time. By the way, help yourself to the workshop over there. We'd be glad to consider you a friend.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
You won't believe what's in the next issue. Just you wait.
Hey, Nat.
Hey, mister, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
Enjoy your stay in Diamond City. Now, excuse me.
Mayor McDonough?
I have somewhere to be. Sorry.
Around here, we call your haircut the scab special. Little flecks of blood, give it the personal touch. You should think about getting a trim.
Not today.
Did I come on too strong?
Hey, you see that big blimp? What's the Brotherhood of Steel? Why are they here?
Prescriptions, Bill. High quality
Hi.
You keep that synth freak at arm's length. You understand me?
Need some custom hardware? We got a free workbench for all your modifications. Scopes, clip sizes,
You?
barrels.
I don't know you. Just keep your distance.
Why?
Because I don't know you, and I will not serve a synth pretending to be human. So are you human?
Synth? What's a synth?
A synth, as in synthetic person. Look real with hair and... So, are you
Human as the day I was born?
Well, you do look human. All right, we can...
Sure. Let's see what you got.
Odds and ends.
No accounting for taste.
Shop in safety. No synths allowed at the surplus.
Hey,
All right, something up?
your thoughts?
I've been told the Valentine Detective Agency signs.
That was all I had.
All right.
You can't shop here. Diamond City Surplus does not serve synths.
Myrna, I keep telling you, I'm human.
Oh, sure. You might think you're human. That's just because the Institute has programmed you.
Protection for sale! Hand-tooled pieces!
Hey, swata, 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 swata! Swing, swata!
Ms. Perkins.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Who's our client?
A fisherman, whose family lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Mr. Nakano didn't leave, but if you want my guess, missing person case.
I'll go check it out.
The Nakano residence is...
Heard you're responsible for that new coat of green on the wall. Looks nice.
Well, Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
What about him?
He had to have a way in and out. But, well, we both know that angle is cut off.
Yeah. Any other ideas, Nick?
Talk about a literal dead end, huh?
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
So, what now?
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
What exactly do we need, Nick?
Kellogg's brain. It's a long shot, but Dr. Amari just might be able to get it jump-started. See what the old Merc knew.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Anything else you can tell me about the Memory Den?
It's in Good Neighbor, a little slice of trouble northeast a ways. The Memory Den ain't just a fancy name, it's literal. A lot of people give up all their caps just to relive the good parts of their lives. Over and over. But not us. We're gonna try to dive deep into someone else's mind. I can meet you there, or we can head out together.
I'll head out with Piper. We'll meet you there, Nick.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Heads up.
Well, you know, the Institute has a lot of enemies. The Minutemen tangled with them once. The Railroad still does. I've even got some notes on these new guys. The Brotherhood of Steel.
You said something about the Railroad.
Supposedly, they help runaway synths escape the Institute, but they're secretive. Ultra paranoid. the only thing I have is a rumor. A code phrase. Follow the Freedom Trail.
That Brotherhood airship is hard to miss.
The Brotherhood of Steel doesn't do subtle. From what I've heard, they take whatever they want. Especially if it's high tech. They just might have the muscle to give the Institute a run for their money, but they're... let's just say they have their own agenda.
Tell me about the Minutemen.
You know that group you rescued and conquered? Far as I know, they're the last Minutemen left in the Commonwealth. They used to be a volunteer army, dedicated to protecting friends, family, and neighbors. Sounds soft, but they were a real thing at one point.
We should get going.
All right. Nothing stays hidden forever. At least,
Heads up.
not if I have cap for your thoughts.
Your thoughts?
Have any more questions about the Institute's enemies, Blue?
We should get going.
All right. It's big, loud, full of corrupt officials and brown-nosing citizens, but it's home.
Selling papers is busy work, mister.
Vault 81. I got some questions for the folks down here.
Welcome back. Nice to see the Commonwealth hasn't gotten you yet.
If you're looking to do some trading, look for
Yes?
the depot. Alexis has just about anything you could need.
What I wouldn't give for some real time off.
Look alive.
Something you need?
I was just wondering where you and I stand.
Look, you don't need to worry. We're fine, I guess. I want to do right by folks.
Your thoughts?
Have any more questions about the Institute's enemies, Blue?
We should get going.
All right.
Austin got himself
Hey,
bit by
pal.
a mole.
Ashes!
So now they got us cooped up in here to watch Aaron.
Thanks, mister.
It's ridiculous.
I was so worried about him.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad he's safe. Ashes! Bad kitty. I was so worried about you.
Excuse me.
And I bet
Anything I can
Mom's
get you
gonna
today?
make me give you a bath.
Let's see what you got.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
I know I don't like it either.
Blue, can I get a minute?
But I'm just
Something
happy
I
you're
need to
back.
do.
Look alive.
Point the way.
Hey, Piper.
Something to say?
Your thoughts?
Have any more questions about the Institute's enemies, Blue?
We should get going.
All right.
She's looking pretty bad in there.
Now, where did I put those screws?
Calvin.
Sorry, new guy. Not a lot of time to talk right now.
Not even for just a moment?
A moment? Well, I suppose. Not like I actually want to get back to work.
What do you do here?
Me? I'm just the lucky sucker in charge of maintenance here. Sorry if you heard me bickering with the overseer earlier. She and I don't always see eye to eye.
So, there's a lot of upkeep going on right now.
Hell, you could say that again. Old 81 here, she's a straight-up wreck. Pretty solid for a while, easy enough to keep up with her needs, but in the last few years or so, damn, she got feisty. Been going through tools like they were going out of style, so if you got any, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Sure, you got yourself a deal.
Stupendous. One less thing to bug the overseer about. Anyway, here I am running my mouth when there's work to do. Sorry I can't talk longer, stranger, but mind the maintenance. Shouldn't get in your way, at least.
Pardon me, officer.
Katie Pinn is the teacher here in 81. You should stop by her class. She's big on learning from outsiders.
You're back. I'm not sure if you've spoken to Dr. Forsyth yet, but if you haven't, we really need your help. One of the children here is very ill. He's been bitten by some creature, and we need someone with good combat training to help him. Someone who knows the creatures of the Commonwealth. I'd like for you to please speak to Dr. Forsyth. He can give you the details.
I'll go see him immediately.
Thank you. Dr. Forsyth should be in the medical center.
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down in the medical center. They can patch you.
You have to do something, Jacob.
I'm running the test as fast as I can, Priscilla. I can't treat Austin until I know what he's infected with.
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
And you, stranger, will have to wait your turn. We have an emergency here.
See what's wrong with me, Doctor.
Tell me your symptoms.
Isn't that enough, Jacob? There can't be that many mole rat diseases.
Feeling sick. I think it's radiation.
Blood pooling in the gums. Signs of anemia. Yeah. We better clean you up.
Who knows what kind of diseases they are carrying? Because he's just a child, it's affecting him more severely.
Dr. Forsyth, please.
And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
What is it, Bob?
Got roughed up.
Huh, you look fine, but... Oh, wait. Yep, that's gonna need to be set back in place. Let's get started.
Get to the point, Bobby. What did you find in that place?
It's like a whole extra vault in there, but half ruined and caved in. There was this terminal.
All done.
So
Any
I
other
started
complaints?
poking around. There were some notes.
No other complaints.
Take better care of yourself in the future, okay?
But they also said that they used them to make vaccines and treatments.
A secret vault. Good Lord, I've never heard of such a thing.
Bobby, you're a genius. A junkie genius. There might be a cure for whatever Austin got from that mole rat somewhere in that place. You there. How would you like to do Vault 81 a favor and possibly save my boy's life?
I would be glad to help.
I was hoping I could count on you. Bobby here will show you where he keeps his secret stash. There is a chance that somewhere in there is a cure for Austin. If you find it, bring it to Dr. Forsyth. And for Austin's sake, please hurry.
Follow me.
Careful of the mole rats down there. If they infected Austin, they could infect you as well.
Don't try anything.
We've got to hurry.
Hey, Bobby.
What's taking so long?
Hey, outsider. Do me a favor. If my good-for-nothing brother asks you for Jet, tell him to buzz off.
Who's your brother?
His name's Bobby, and he's my poor excuse for a twin. Look, he's a junkie, but and as much as I'd like to leave...
Uh-huh. If he's addicted, you should try.
I think I haven't tried. It wasn't 2 days, now I admit. But not anymore.
Good. That's the first.
Should have done it a long time.
Tina.
Maybe after this, Bobby will finally listen to me and we'll both get the hell out of here.
Please direct any maintenance requests to Mr. DeLuca. They will be handled in the order.
Bobby.
Come on. Let's go.
You say the word.
Won't be able to hack this.
This way.
Go check that out.
What if I could? But I can't, so I won't. When did it get so quiet? What was that?
Sweet. Got it.
Hey, something's out there.
Hey.
Shoot.
Check it out.
I can't do it.
I'm sure that...
Overblown or not, we have to do what we can for Austin. I just don't know what I can do.
Neither do I, Priscilla.
Why him? He's just a boy.
He's going to be just fine. You'll see.
Now, this is creepy. Now we're done.
Well, this is gonna be a joy for you. You get to nag me and I can't go anywhere.
Oh, real nice. Hold. Make this about you. Don't you think about anyone other than yourself? Your daughter could get sick like Austin, and you're whining about spending time with me.
I have things to do. We don't have to hide away.
You're so busy, Hulk.
You and your staff are to make sure every resident remains under stringent medical observation.
Understood. But Overseer.
No buts. This is for the good of the Vault. Can't risk this pathogen spreading, Dr. Forsyth.
Yes, overseen.
How is Austin?
Not
Actually, aren't there? For now.
The
Hey,
infection has
something's
progressed
out there.
quite rapidly. We need a way to stop it.
Outsider pulse. Get to secure.
What do you think that was? Gone. Seems like they had enough sense to run. What's that for?
Terminal's gotta be somewhere. What were you hiding? Is that? Hey! Take a look at this.
Another stranger. Are you?
Uh-huh. Who the heck are you?
I am a contagions vulnerability robotic infirmary. The human scientists call me. I repeat, are you Voltec?
Uh-huh. These mole rats carry a disease.
My poor little they were used to grow all then Volt citizens would be exposed to, but they never got a chance to Clyde got out of his cage. He was smarter. He let out the others, and those poor sides. Clyde's been dead for almost 2 centuries. I'm rambling. Where are...
Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, I am.
Superb! I am pleased to report I completed my primary. Thousands of pathogens were grown in the mold. Then a single broad-spectrum cure was developed to treat them all.
Sure.
Now, please tell me you are...
Uh-huh. Why can't you just leave?
I require verbal or written... You must be Voltec.
These mole rats were lab...
Why, yes.
Uh-huh. I am so authorized. You are released.
Superb. I had almost given...
Uh-huh.
I'll open the door for you. Since you are a Voltec representative, I entrust you...
Nice.
...with the broad-spectrum cure I developed. If you have an equivalent to my digital Hippocratic oath... Please use it quickly to prevent any undue suffering. However, be advised, there is only one dose left, and I can no longer make any more. If that is all, I am most eager to leave.
You only have one...
That is correct. There used to be...
Sure.
Sadly, the organic...
You're just giving me...
My primary responsibility is to... But since you have... And if you happen to use the cure to save a life, then this... Hopefully now I can properly further my scientific research. Since my job...
Mm-hmm.
Do you require something? It is good not to be stuck in the quarantine.
Hey,
Just what's going on?
your thoughts?
Need a countdown on the Institute's favorite?
We should get going.
All right.
Terminal only.
I heard Diamond City is pretty nice, tucked behind some walls. Sounds safe enough.
I heard
Aye.
Austin got
Don't
bit
you
by
have
a
someone
mole
else you
rat.
can bother?
They're not
We
sure if
must
he's gonna
consult
make
the
it.
professors at the university. They could provide many answers.
I expect you'll both stay out of trouble.
I would request we travel extensively and collect data.
Remember, no funny business.
Your Pip-Boy ever act up on you? Mine's been glitchy lately.
The cure. You found it.
How is Austin doing?
He's been unconscious.
Uh-huh. Here, take the cure.
Only one dose? If it doesn't, there won't be anything to analyze. Let's hope this works.
I heard you had returned.
It shouldn't be long.
What? Where am I?
You're
Thank
in
God.
the clinic. You were really sick, Austin. Our visitor from the Commonwealth saved your life.
Really? Gee, thanks, mister.
I was worried to death about you, Austin. What got into your fool head? Going into a place like that?
Nothing exciting ever happens here. I just wanted to see what was in there.
Well, if it hadn't been for our friend here, you might have died. Thank you. I know you made sacrifices to help him. I know Dr. Pinsky will be grateful. For my part, I'd like to give you this syringer. I had it for years and never really had a use for it.
She's not the only one. The whole vault is thankful. I'd like to give you a room here in the vault. A place you can call your own. It's in the main hall. On the left as you get off the elevator. Once again, Thank you.
Can I go see
Without your
Gran?
help,
How about something to eat?
Austin would
I'm
be dead.
starving.
Thank you.
I'm feeling much better now. I told Gran I wasn't gonna let some mole rat beat me.
A moment, please. I have been trapped so many years. I believe it's customary to thank you for your role in saving me. My entire life has been in this vault. I have analyzed and learned everything there is to know here. So now I must see the rest of the Commonwealth, consult with scientists, unearth more data to challenge my hypothesis.
What are you looking to learn up there?
Down here is an enclosed system, and without the introduction of new mutagens, viruses or bacteria, it is quite dull, medically speaking. The world up there is infinitely more complex. Who knows what diseases can be found and studied?
It sounds like the vault could really use you.
Of this, there is no doubt. But I seek to elevate my capabilities, and down here I will stagnate. I can see you already have company. I do not wish to intrude, but I must ask. Please, monsieur, can you take me with you?
Come along then.
Excellent. We must embark at once.
Piper.
Heading my way?
You know what? Never mind.
You know where to find me.
Seeds. I'll need more seeds. Just the person I wanted to see. I wanted to thank you for what you did for Austin.
It was the right thing to do.
You'll hear no arguments from me. It was a selfless act, something we don't see much of from the Commonwealth. You're a rare breed, the kind we could use more of both inside and out of Vault 81. Anyway, I'm sure you have plenty of things to get back to. I just had to say thank you for saving Austin. I may have my life's work, but that boy is what really keeps me going. Need to check the water pumps again. The water smells funny.
Heard we got a pretty big mess to look into now, with that new vault room.
You're getting to be a regular around here. Hey there, you got some tools for me today?
Yeah, here you go.
Perfect. Keep an eye out. We can always use more.
Hi, Calvin.
I heard about what you did for our little Austin. Don't know many who could do the same.
If you want a good meal, see Maria at the cafeteria. She'll hook you up.
Don't try anything.
Make a move, and I'll end you, Wastelander.
Something interesting?
Think you can hide? Just die! Ah!
Sunshine, asshole!
Continue the practice.
Hey.
Best scrap in the Commonwealth. Right here.
I'll take a look. Sure.
something nearby. I did. Hostilities resumed. Resuming combat. We appear to be safe now. Did you hear something? I have survived here. Your pulse and vital signs are still within acceptable parameters. Oh, there you are. The actions could result in injury. me alone. Enemies have been dispatched. Why is everything so dangerous up here? Terminating combat protocols.
What's that? Must have been nothing.
Okay, nothing. Huh?
Hostilities resumed. Odds of your success are virtually nil. Later, I will review these logs for relevant data.
What? Did you hear that?
Hearing shit.
Is not
Open fire!
What the?
Hands up!
There's a lot more of this up here, but there was a whole lot. Be careful. Violent engagements can result in a variety of injuries.
Just! I got kids to feed!
Don't believe the term is Yahoo?
Hey! Swear I must be going crazy.
Ain't my first gunfight!
The enemy has been spotted.
Where'd you go?
Dangerous. Combat is quite vigorous exercise.
Yes.
Quit, do ya?
Looking for the shooter. Enemy detected. Violent tendencies greatly decrease your life expectancy.
Think you're tough? Come on!
Later, I will review these logs for relevant data. I have seen pictures of that. I have sustained considerable damage.
Hey.
May I be of assistance?
Heads up.
What do you want?
Heads up.
You need something, yes?
Take a look.
I am not capable of this.
Won't be able to pick this. Look alive.
Do you need something from me?
Over there.
I must apologize.
Oh, hell no!
This is so violent. Damage imminent. Requesting assistance. Oh no! I have been hit.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast.
Got a favor to ask
Our
you,
caravan's
kid.
under
I
attack
know
by
it's
hostile
silly,
robots
but I need
and
a
needs
chair.
some serious help.
Something with a nicer
We're
fit
just
for
east
these
of
old
Watts
bones.
Consumer Electronics.
Can you do that for
Anyone
me?
in the vicinity can come help. Now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
Can't you just use any...
The site's been real. It's odd asking for a fitted chair in this.
Sure, be glad to help.
Thank you.
Robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
I wonder what you have made now.
Craft something other than a paragraph.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
Radio station. We don't really make any caps, and there are.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
There's 3 sons will be dead soon.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile
You know that
robots
settlement you sent me to
and
help?
needs some serious
They've
help.
decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person
for the job.
Anyone in the
By the
vicinity
way,
can come help.
you should have
Now's
one of
the
these
time.
flare guns. You
Ada,
can use it to signal
loop
for
this
help
message.
from any nearby Minutemen. It'll get more
Yes,
and more
sir.
useful as we get more allied settlements. Eventually, you'll have help wherever you need it. I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen.
This is an emergency broadcast.
How I ended up as the last one.
Our caravan's
Are
under
you really
attack
the
by
last
hostile
Minuteman?
robots
Maybe not
and needs some
literally.
serious help.
There must be a lot of
Just
force,
east of
but we
Watts
were the
Consumer
last active group of
Electronics.
Minutemen.
Anyone in the vicinity can come help.
And now,
Now's the
well,
time. Ada,
it's just
loop
me.
this message.
What was the Quincy massacre?
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth knew about that by now. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was
This is
attacking
an
Quincy.
emergency broadcast.
The people, we were the only ones that came.
Our caravan's under attack
The
by
other group,
hostile
only a
robots
few of
and
us got
needs
out
some
alive.
serious help.
We never found a
We're
safe
just
place.
east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone
As
in the
long as you
vicinity
don't
can
give
come
up.
help,
I'm
now's
not
the
about to
time.
give up. That's why I'm
Ada,
talking to you.
Loop this message.
I can't.
Yes,
Why
sir.
can't you lead them?
That's not who I am. But
Mhm.
that's not going to be enough to bring the Minutemen. We need someone who can bring the whole.
You do have a certain something.
This is an emergency broadcast.
Okay.
It feels like I have witnessed something.
Caravan's under
Good.
attack by hostile
Good.
robots and needs
Welcome
some serious
aboard.
help.
I feel like this
Just
is a whole
east
new
of
start
Watts
for them.
Consumer
Don't worry.
Electronics.
I'll be
Anyone
right
in the
back.
vicinity can come help. Now's the
Why
time.
are you calling me General?
The leader of the Minutemen
loop
has
this
always
message.
held us.
Uh-huh.
Our last leader was General Becker. The one
Yes,
good
sir.
thing, now it's your job. A settlement has asked for.
This is an emergency
We've got to
broadcast.
show people the Minutemen can really help them.
Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
Most folks are just looking for a hand. All you gotta do is offer.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack.
Attention, people of the common. I, the Nemesis, have come to bring about an age of peace. Do not...
attack. Thank you for assisting. I was certain to meet my end here as well. You are leaving?
Hey.
What do you need a steam pack? I have made extra.
Your thoughts?
I wonder what has happened elsewhere. Is what has befallen the Commonwealth atypical, less extreme, more?
Your thoughts?
I have so much data on the world before the atom bomb.
Just wanted to check in.
I find this traveling around.
Didn't have anything else.
As you say.
My friends. I don't believe we were finished. My friends did not survive the attack.
Are you okay?
Physically, the damage is minor. But I am registering sadness and anger. It may sound strange coming from a robot. Again, I thank you for your efforts.
What kind of robot are you?
I am heavily modified, but at my core, my name is Ada. Even with the weapon and detection upgrades Jackson gave me,
Tell me about these robots.
they roam the Commonwealth and claimed settlers, merchants. We knew we ran the risk of encountering more.
You couldn't have known something like this.
The probability of it. In recompense, it's time to uncover the source and confront their leader.
Uh-huh. You'll need help if you want to succeed.
I'm aware of this. You have shown willingness to aid others. I ask that you please assist me. In return, I can give you the schematics to build your own robot workbench, so you have additional...
Uh-huh. I'll do it.
I wish I had the proper vocal registry to express... Now, we last saw a group. You may find information. I will follow.
Yeah, let's go.
General Atomics has valuable self.
on your way, civilian.
Nice try.
Find anything useful? Time to end this.
Now, grab your cover. God damn it! Got your back. Move!
got it. Hey.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
Go check that out.
Can't be done.
Check it out.
I can't do that.
You turn up, you're dead.
Security's too tight. Gotta find the terminal.
No sign of him now.
The fumes here are distressingly noxious.
End of the line!
Picking up something.
Not just him, stuff.
It's always fascinating watching you create.